Hi, if you're a Cancer born June 21st to July 22nd, what can you expect for the month of April 2016? Let's tune in and find out. Wow, okay, so Cancers, you guys need some help in trusting yourself. You really, are moving in the right direction, but it's like when you're taking a step, it's almost like the ice is cracked and you're afraid, like, is this the right way? Am I going in the right direction? So what you're being asked to do is really, in this month, April, you're going to really feel more confident. You're going to really feel more competent. And it feels like that icy patch that you were on, it feels like now you're on beautiful green grass. So what that indicates to me is that the worst is over, you're taking some steps in the right direction, and you're planting good seeds in fertile earth. So you're taking steps that are actually going to benefit you and that are going to turn out good. So that's a good sign. Okay, so let's look initially for you this month. For those of you that are coupled, that are in relationship, what can you expect romantically? So there's a little bit of a push and pull, Cancer. I really feel like if you're in a committed relationship, it feels like it's good, but you guys can be sensitive, and because you're sensitive, it feels like there may be a little bit of consternation in the relationship where each of you are sort of vying for the talking stick. It's my turn to talk. No, it's my turn to talk. No, I want you to listen to me. No, I want you to listen to me, right? So if you can just kind of be the one that kind of steps back and lets your partner say whatever they need to say, and then not take it in so much, not take it in too much, it feels like this month is going to be really much smoother, more productive. Now, there may be, some of you may be breaking up this month, and I only say that because there is, here's the thing. This is something, for those of you that break up this month, it's been on a hinge. It's like no surprise. So if I'm saying this to you, you're going, oh yeah, that's me. And just know that the good news is it doesn't feel harsh. It doesn't feel, I feel like, yeah, that happened. I'm expecting it to happen. In other words, I feel like you can manage it, and I feel like you can handle it. And part of the reason that it's not going to be as painful is because I feel like there's so many other things that are going to happen around you that are really good, that it's really going to cushion your fall. So if your relationship falls out, just know that right away there's a new relationship or a better relationship. And again, this is not something that you don't know. This does not feel like any surprise. So if you're in a good relationship, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person who's in a not great relationship, and they know they're in a not great relationship. And they've been thinking about leaving forever, for a long time, and they keep wondering, why am I here? Those are the kind of people that the relationship is just going to kind of dissipate, and you're not going to have the energy to move forward anymore. And you're just going to wake up and go, I really am done. And it feels kind of like, almost like a non-story. The ending just feels like, yeah, of course, everybody knew that you two weren't happy. And you're like, what? It's like you're the last to know. Okay. Now, for those of you, but like I said, it's going to be a good ending, because it's like just putting the period at the end of a sentence. It's just all done. For those of you that are in a good relationship, you're going to really see some nice romantic times, especially around the middle of the month, around that April 14th, April 15th, April 16th. It feels like there's this big heart energy and really positive. And even those of you that haven't had a great relationship, you're going to have a good time. So it feels like across the board for everybody. And for those of you that are single and are looking for love, my mouth is watering, which really lets me know that there's a great opportunity for you to actually fall in love and really connect and really have fun and enjoy yourself. And there might even be somebody, Cancer, that you meet that is even more sensitive than you. And you may go, what? And so you may fall in love with another Cancer or somebody else, or a Pisces, or somebody that's really, really super sensitive, and even a little more sensitive than you. And I really feel like it's a really sweet, nurturing energy. So look out for that this month. Now, we have a new moon in Aries on April 7th. And that always is energy about Moving forward, Aries is a a really strong energy. It's about independence. It's about depending on yourself. It's really about standing up for yourself, making sure everything works for you. And I feel like for you, Cancer, it's going to give you an opportunity to really feel your way into what you want and what do you like. And I really feel like around that 7th, you'll be able to plant some seeds for things that feel right to you, that feel authentic to you, and that aren't coming externally towards you. In other words, people aren't pressuring you or telling you to go do this. It actually comes from yourself. So you instigating things that feel good and that feel positive. Now, we do have Mercury retrograde going April 28th to May 7th, but it's actually like a positive thing. It's not negative. And because it's around planets that are full of abundance, this particular retrograde. So it's actually a good thing for you. Just it's as with all retrogrades, make sure you pay attention to the details. And for you, Cancer, this is going to have to do with your voice and being heard. So there may be some things that you say that you just charm the pants off people and you can just kind of get what you want. So I sort of see you talking your way out of anything or talking your way into anything. So it's a great time to plant new seeds, to have job interviews, and to get the stuff that you want. Now, what's really interesting, there is from April 17th to June 29th, we have Mars retrograde happening. And Mars is a time when you don't really get the energy to move forward, that it's really kind of difficult to move things forward. So if you're called in for an interview, that's somebody else initiating something. That's not you initiating something, which is a little different. Because they say when Mars is retrograde, you really don't have the energy to initiate new projects. So you want to be a little careful about initiating things or starting an argument or going to war or anything like that, right? During that time period, April 17th to June 29th. What that time period is good for, Cancers, is for you guys to kind of reevaluate, take things to heart, and really look at ways in which you can influence your own life, like influence yourself to do better things, influence yourself to write your memoirs, or influence yourself to reorganize your house, or to rewrite or redo, right? It's that same sort of revamping, redoing, re-educating. Those are all a perfect time to do all the redo stuff for yourself, not necessarily a time to move forward. Now, as far as career and money for Cancers, I see you being, pretty conservative this month for yourself. In other words, with your money. With other people's money, I see you very free. But with your money, I see you kind of being conservative and collecting it. So as money comes in, I see you kind of saving for the rainy day and really hanging on to it, which is a good thing. And I also see that you've got this vision for yourself and what you want to do or where you want to go. Some of you may be traveling this summer, like the end of July, early August, and I see you sort of saving for that event or saving for that trip. So just know that there's additional money. When money in abundance comes in, it can come in a different way. We talk about in Mercury retrograde, that's not really time that you should buy something. But during that time period, you guys may discover a trip that goes on sale or something that goes on sale during that time frame. And I just want to encourage you to, once you check it all out and make sure that it's legit, right? You may find ways in which you can save money. That's another way in which we can buy things. So in the month of April, you may find early in the month a good deal, a good plane ticket, a good hotel room or a place that you've wanted to go. Or, if you're planning to get married, a honeymoon, there may be something that comes early in the month that you can buy that's going to save you money. So I just see money coming in and or saving money for yourself. Let me see if there's, some of you may have a little bit of car problems, brake problems. So you want to make sure that you stay on top of your cars and your vehicles this month. If you haven't had it in for a checkup, a tune-up for a while, you may want to do that this month. Do it early in the month, right? Because later in the month we have the problems with the communication and you get all pissed off, because we've got Mars retrograde and we've got Mercury retrograde. So not only can you like not see the problem, not communicate, you're also mad. So it would be bad. Do it at the beginning of the month. You'll really get it in, get out, and you'll minimize any problems at the end of the month. Now, regarding your health, Cancer, really feel like you've got a great month for health. I feel like you're on a roll. I feel like you're getting better. And some of you may be dealing with neck or head challenges from the past. I do feel like you're going to be able to rectify those or remedy those. And it could be, if it's a hormone issue, I feel like you get the right remedy. If it's a shoulder issue, you might find the right physical therapist. But it just feels like it's natural. It feels like you really don't have to look for this. It's all of a sudden you're sitting next to a person and they go, oh, well, here, this is what's going on with you. And here's my doctor's name. And he's right down the corner from you. It feels very easy. Like the information is easy and it's within arm's length. You don't have to go out of your way to get the answers for you to get healthy. So that's a good thing. Now let's look at anything unexpected for Cancers. You may have to just really train yourself to pay attention this month. You may find your head in the clouds and la 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 la, it's a little bit like spring fever has gotten a hold of you and you're not really paying attention. You want to be every place else but where you're at. You want to guard against that because this is a great month when you can get a lot done, but you have to stay awake, keep your nose to the grindstone, as they say, stay focused. And if you do, there's plenty of time for partying and having fun. The end of the month, that last week or so of April is really, it feels like just this big heart energy, and I just feel chill. And that's part of the reason why it's hard for you to focus, is because you just feel like hanging out, chilling out with friends, don't really feel too motivated to do anything. Don't do that. If you're on deadline for stuff, keep pushing. You have to get it done. If you're studying for tests, if you've got a big presentation at work, if you've got, there's, a project that you've started, whether it's painting a house or emptying your house so you can sell it this summer, stay on task. Okay. If you stay on task, you're going to be so happy and you're not going to put pressure on yourself in June and July. Okay. So Cancer, it feels like it's a really great month for you. It feels easy and carefree. It feels like there's some really positive things. The little kind of hooks that I feel along the way, I feel like you can immediately stand up for yourself and handle them. Let me see if there's anything unexpected for you Cancers for the month. Yeah, you may be surprised how quick you lose your patience. Generally, it feels like you guys are pretty patient people, and it feels like you could lose your patience quickly, towards the end of the month with other people. And just know that, when you see that about yourself, you can just stop, apologize, draw a boundary, and step back. You want to get in the habit of catching this and stopping it. It's really because of the Mars retrograde energy that if you're used to hanging back, all of a sudden you might find yourself saying something. So just be aware of that, and don't pick any unnecessary fights. And then it feels like you'll really have the chill part of the month is going to go well, and the two will find the balance. So it's really about kind of like finding your balance, feeling good about yourself, and letting go of any confusion and just having fun. I want to say one last thing. There is some good success that's right here, like right here, and you're going to be able to take it and bite it, right? So there's some good success for you guys to have that doesn't take any extra energy or anything else. So it feels really good. So look for that success it's what they call low-hanging fruit. It's right here. You can grab it and it's yours, and that's money and power and it's everything that you want. So it's good. It's available for you. So have a great month. If you guys like my intuitive astrology, please click like and share it with your friends. And I hope you have a wonderful April, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.